welcome to English class with Miss Fanny. Okay, now we are going to learn about descriptive text. Hari ini kita akan belajar tentang descriptive text. Ready to learn today? Let's get started. Okay, first, have you known that picture? Yes, that is Gedung Merdeka. Nah, hari ini kita akan belajar tentang descriptive text. First, what is the definition of descriptive text? You can see in this slide, descriptive text is the kind of the text which lists the characteristic of the person or things or describing living and non-living things such as plant, animal, and etc. Jadi, descriptive text itu adalah salah satu jenis teks yang menjelaskan tentang karakteristik mengenai seseorang, benda, ataupun menjelaskan benda hidup dan benda mati seperti tanaman, binatang, benda kesayangan juga kita bisa deskripsikan. Nah, next, what is the social function of descriptive text? Descriptive text function to describe a particular person, place, or things. Jadi, fungsi sosial dari descriptive text adalah untuk menjelaskan lebih rinci lagi mengenai seseorang, mengenai tempat. Tempat itu bisa juga tempat wisata, bisa tempat bersejarah, ataupun tentang benda kesayangan kita, benda apapun yang ingin kita jelaskan. Next, selanjutnya ada generic structure of descriptive text. There are two structure of descriptive text. Yang pertama, first, ada identification. Apa sih yang ada di identification? Identification identifies phenomenon to be described. Jadi biasanya di identification itu ada pada paragraf pertama yang menjelaskan tentang topik apa sih yang mau kita deskripsikan. Yang kedua, second, ada description atau penjelasan lebih rincinya. Di sini penjelasannya adalah describe parts, qualities, or characters, ya. Jadi menjelaskan tentang beberapa bagian, menjelaskan tentang karakter, menjelaskan apa yang akan kita jelaskan, topiknya apa. Contohnya misalnya kita mau menjelaskan tentang benda kesayangan. Nah, lebih rincinya kita bisa menjelaskan di description. Paragraf description tidak hanya ada satu, biasanya juga bisa ada 2, ada 3, atau bahkan lebih. Next, ada grammatical features atau unsur kebahasaannya, ya. Unsur kebahasaan dari descriptive text itu ada 4. Yang pertama, focus on specific participants. Jadi kalau kita mau bikin descriptive text, itu cukup satu topik aja yang mau kita jelaskan. Yang kedua, use identifying process. Yang ketiga, adjective, menggunakan kata sifat. Dan yang terakhir, use of simple present tense. Biasanya menggunakan simple present tense yang verbnya verb keberapa teman-teman? Verb ke-1, betul. Next, di sini ada example of descriptive text. Miss Fanny kasih contoh about Sate Tower, ya. Oke, kita baca dulu bareng-bareng ya. This building is a historical building in downtown Bandung. It is called Gedung Sate because this building has unique characteristic namely the 6 sate stick ornament on the top of the central tower. These 6 chukars symbolize the 6 million guilders used to build this white building during its time. This building is very famous, not only in the Bandung, but also in West Java, Indonesia. So, the first paragraph we call as identification, and then next, the building, which was built in 1920, is still standing strong and serves as the center of Bandung city government. The building, which is thought as the White House of Bandung, has now become one of the tourist attractions in Bandung, which is the most used as a place to take a picture. This is because the architecture is very beautiful and magnificent, and the element of history and culture it has. Not only the building is very popular, but also the complementary element of the building is a garden that is very well maintained. The park around Gedung Sate is favorite location for photo taking tourists, whether it's regular photo for souvenir or photo for brides and film shoots. Every Sunday, besides being busy with tourist activities, this park area is also crowded with people who want to relax and exercise lightly. So di paragraf yang kedua dan ketiga ini, kita bisa sebut paragraf ini adalah paragraf description. Karena di paragraf kedua dan ketiga ini menjelaskan tentang bagaimana sih ciri-ciri, lalu kegunaan dari sate tower tersebut. Ya. Oke. Itu dia tadi mengenai descriptive text. Any question? Ada pertanyaan nggak tentang descriptive text, penjelasan tentang descriptive text sekarang? Kalau ada, boleh komen di kolom komentar ya. Nah, next, Miss Fani pengen kasih kalian satu contoh tentang descriptive text about school. So, happy watching!
Hello, I'm Najla. Here I want to go on a school tour above the clouds. The first time you enter the gate, you are present with a large and interesting parking lot, which is a very beautiful view. Here you can see the beauty of city from the highlands, which is suitable for photo spots. The school is pollution free because it is on high ground and far from the main road. Especially the morning atmosphere here is cool and beautiful.
Gotta find my way to you, even though you're next to me. No matter what I do, your heart is drifting out of reach. Head on the water, I'm swimming harder, trying to keep this alive.
On the right, there is also a very nice and wide field, very suitable for exercising. Also next to the field, there is a magazine that every week changes its themes with interesting themes. That was the school tour with me. See you in the next video. Bye!
Itu tadi penjelasan tentang descriptive text dari Miss Fanny. Kalau ada yang mau ditanyakan, boleh kalian langsung tanyain di kolom komentar ya. See you in other video. Thank you guys.